What is going on, everybody? Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Jeffrey Cooperstein here with y'all, and I'm very excited to be here tonight for this Mavericks versus Pelicans watch party. This is an absolute must-win game for the Dallas Mavericks. The Pelicans, coming off on the second night of a back-to-back, are without Zion Williamson, who is out for the next week with the hamstring strain. There is absolutely no excuse for the Dallas Mavericks to lose this basketball game tonight. I don't care that Anthony Davis is out. I don't care that you're shorthanded without Dereck Lively either. You have to win this basketball game, and if you don't, I will completely crash out. This is Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I am Jeffrey Cooperstein. Hope everyone is enjoying their evening so far. We are about 20 minutes away from tip-off or so at the American Airlines Center. We are located here at the Chat Sports Studios in Dallas, Texas, about a mile away from the American Airlines Center. But as we always do to kick off our show, let me know where you guys are watching from down in the comment section. We are in Dallas. I see non-delusional Dallas fan says trade Klay. Yeah, big news coming out of the starting lineup. Klay Thompson no longer in it. Klay Thompson is relegated to the bench. D'Angelo Russell inserted into the starting lineup. So that is a big move that was made by Jason Kidd before tonight's game. And look, I think it's a move that needed to happen. Klay Thompson has been horrific to start this season. He has not provided the Mavericks any floor spacing whatsoever. And he has not been what the Mavericks need from that two-guard spot. He has just not made his shots. And if Klay is not making his shots at this point in his career, what is he doing on the court? So I think Jason Kidd made a very good adjustment there to the game plan. And D'Angelo Russell will be in the starting lineup alongside Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, PJ Washington, and Daniel Gafford. I see Asia Roberson watching from Brooklyn. What up? I see non-delusion Dallas fan from Edinburgh. I see we got Major League Records from Australia. Australia in the house. Appreciate you tuning in. We're all over the world here at Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. We've got people watching. I know we have people watching from the UK. We got people watching from Germany. We've had people watching from all over the world. Indonesia, Philippines, like all over the world here at Mavericks Today. And I love seeing everybody in the chat right now. Look, man, this is it. It's a big game. Like, I know it may not seem like it isn't because it's the Pelicans. It's without Zion. They're shorthanded. They're tired on the second night of a back-to-back. And that makes it all the more important that the Mavericks just take care of business tonight and do what they're supposed to do. They simply have to get a win here tonight. There's just no two ways about it. No two ways about it. Jason Kidd makes the adjustment to the starting lineup. They're going to have to go out and play a good basketball game tonight. The Pels still have the likes of Trey Murphy. You have Dereck Queen, their first-round pick, who is playing pretty well. You have Herb Jones, obviously. You have Jeremiah Fears, one of their other first-round picks. Kevon Looney is starting at center alongside Sadiq Bey, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, and Jeremiah Fears. That's their starting five tonight. If the starting five of D'Angelo Russell, Max Christie, PJ Washington, Cooper Flagg, and Daniel Gafford can't get it done, who the hell is going to get it done for this team? Sammy Brooks, what up, brother? How's it going? Appreciate you tuning into the show, as always. You are our MVP of last week's stream, so appreciate you. Appreciate you. We are about 15-ish minutes away from tip-off, and we will get into more of the pregame stuff here in just a moment, but in just a second, I'm going to tell you guys about our sponsor of today's show, which I think you guys know who that is, but I need to get this real quick. There. Okay, perfect. All right. We'll get into the rest of the pregame show here in just a moment, about 12-ish minutes, 7:40 tip-off here at the American Airlines Center. But before we do that, Today's show is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on PrizePicks, where it is good to be right. Look, the start of the basketball season has not gone well for the Dallas Mavericks, but you can make right decisions and get paid on PrizePicks. One thing I love about PrizePicks right now is they offer stacks, which means you can put the same player in the same lineup up to 3 times. Like if you think Cooper Flagg is going to get more than points, rebounds, and assists, you can put that on PrizePicks, and you can play in over 40 states, including California, Georgia, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. PrizePicks now offers Venmo, Apple Pay, and Cash App for quick and easy deposits into your account this basketball season. Here is my lineup for tonight's game between the Mavs and the Pels. Give me the more on Brandon Williams points at 7.5. I'm also going to take the more on Cooper Flagg, 27.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And I'll take the more on Trey Murphy, 1.5 blocks plus steals. That is my 3-player entry for tonight's game. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this live episode of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Alrighty. Let me know down in the comment section who you guys got winning tonight's game. M for the Mavs, P for the Pels. Let me know down there in the comments. Non-delusional Mavs fan, who do you think is going to have the most points on the Mavs tonight? Most points tonight, I will go with D'Angelo Russell. Jamarion West, one of the MVPs of the channel. I always see Jamarion in the comments, whether it's a video, whether it's a live stream, whether it's a community post. Jamarion West is always there. Appreciate you, Jamarion. Thanks for tuning into the show, my friend. Thank you for tuning into the show. The Mavs, obviously 2-5. Brutal loss the other night to the Houston Rockets. Let's see if this team can do what they're supposed to do. Can this team take care of business and go win a basketball game? That's really all I'm asking for. Just go take care of business. I don't think this Mavericks team is very good, but they're sure as shit better than the Pelicans without their best player. They are better than the Pelicans without Zion Williamson. If you don't win this game, you legitimately give me zero faith for this team the entire season. I'm serious. Go out and just kill, for lack of a better term. Go out and just beat these guys down, dude, from tip-off, from the word go. Go out there and just execute and be the better team. Because that's what you are right now. That's what you are. Hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already as well. A free and easy way to help out the channel. We appreciate all of the support. That's the easiest way to help out the channel. The more likes we get, the more people will see this stream. And hopefully, we can make this the biggest Mavericks watch party here on YouTube, which is our goal. That is our goal every time we go on the channel, but that's especially our goal tonight. So if you want the Mavs to beat the Pels, which I absolutely do, hit that thumbs up icon. Oh, right now. Russell better than Klay? Absolutely. D'Angelo Russell is better than Klay Thompson at the moment. There's no question about it. And I think Jason Kidd sees that. The team plays better with D'Lo in the lineup, and that's why he's in the starting lineup tonight. Now we'll see if Jason Kidd goes with this lineup going forward, or if this is more of a one-game wait-and-see kind of thing, and if he'll go back to Klay in the starting lineup later in the season remains to be seen. But I'm excited that they finally have a real PG on the court tonight, which is something they have so desperately lacked this entire season. Andres watching from Mexico. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you watching. Let's go Mavs. Yes, sir. Do I know if Jordan Poole has been good? Let's look up Jordan Poole's stats. I honestly can't say I have researched extensively on the New Orleans Pelicans. But let's go check. Jordan Poole this season, putting up Jordan Poole numbers. He's averaging 17.3 points, 3.5 assists, 35% from the field, 34 from 3. Typical Jordan Poole. Typical Jordan Poole. That's pretty much what he has been the last couple of seasons. And the fact that he went to the Pels from the Wizards, so brutal. So brutal. Buddy Bear, 307 in the Heezy. What up, Buddy Bear? Hope you're enjoying your night, my friend. Hope you're enjoying your night. Hope everything's well with you. Big game for the Raiders tomorrow, Buddy Bear. Big game for the Raiders. Andres, I apologize. I'm not great with Spanish, but I believe that says, what time is the game? The game will begin in about 10 minutes, Andres. My Spanish isn't great. I did take some Spanish in high school and college, and I'm from Texas, so I kind of know, but I believe that says what time is the game? 10 minutos, mi amigo. Here's our Super Chat menu for tonight's stream. $5 will get the Let's Go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. $10, got some shots ready to go. 20, got the beer bong on deck for you guys tonight. We got the Happy Dads rolling, as we always do. No Super Chats are required, but they are greatly appreciated as they do go to helping out the channel directly. It doesn't go to me. It goes directly back to giving us more resources to allow us to do streams like this, to get more studio equipment, to upgrade our graphics and those kind of things. So if you feel so inclined to Super Chat, it is that rectangular box with the money sign on it. You can pick whatever amount. You can type a message in there and you can send it in. Again, not required whatsoever, but they are all greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support. Ty Man, the Buckeye in the crib from Ohio. Mike Nintendo Master, I'm making a run for the top spot. Mike, did you release the NBA rankings? Is that coming out soon? Need the Raiders to lose out. Winning now won't help anything. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. Can I say go Cowboys? I'm not a huge Cowboy fan. I grew up one because I'm from Dallas, but not a huge Cowboy fan. If you send in a Super Chat, I'll say go Cowboys. If you send in a Super Chat, I'll say go Cowboys. Not a massive Cowboys fan, though. I don't like how Jerry Jones runs that organization. Hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. If you're in the chat, that means you are subscribed because we are on sub-only chat. Our goal for tonight's show is to get to 32,700 subscribers. Hopefully we can get there by the end of the game. We cover the Mavericks daily with Mavericks news and rumors, analysis. We do live watch parties like this. If you want more live watch parties, the easiest way to do that is hit the thumbs up icon when you come to the stream and subscribe to the channel. It depends on what that is, Mike. It depends on what that is. We are 6-ish minutes away from tip-off at the American Airlines Center. Need this team to win. They got to win tonight. I don't know how else to put it. Andres, I know that. I see that. What's up, brother? Watching from Mexico. Appreciate your support of the show, my man. Appreciate your support of the show. John Pierce. Hoping we trade Klay D. I said Klay D. That's hilarious. Hoping we trade Klay and AD off at some point. Get us a point guard. If nothing else, trade Klay for a PG. John, I am not going to disagree with you there. If you wanted to trade AD this offseason, I'm all in on that. They will never do it with the current general manager that is in charge of the Dallas Mavericks because Nico Harrison is in love with Anthony Davis, and he will not trade him. So if that person is no longer in charge of the Mavs, you have a chance of trading Anthony Davis. If he is in charge of the Mavs, you have no chance of trading Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, on the other hand, I would absolutely trade. He's on the books for next season. He had not an opt-out or anything. It's just a guaranteed $16-ish million. Yeah, I would trade Klay as well because he's cooked. Klay Thompson is a washed product. What are you going to get for him? Probably not much. Could you get something that could maybe help you more than Klay is, though? Perhaps. What up? What up, Maya? Dan says, I'm watching from the UK. Be great to get a win tonight. Dan, where in the UK are you watching from? Appreciate your support, my man. You're watching at 1:30 in the morning over in the UK? That is crazy. That is crazy. He didn't want to pay Parsons, but he traded the Jets for Williams, could have saved picks and just paid Parsons. That's true, Buddy Bear, but if you look at it, it was basically they traded Parsons for Kenny Clark and for Quinnen Williams and a first-round pick. Parsons and Mozzie Smith for Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, and a first. That's how you have to look at it. And all in all, and Quinnen Williams is making about half of what Micah Parsons is making. So there's that as well. Klay will not be on this team after December 9th. Why December 9th? I think Klay might be on this team. I think he might be on the squad. All right, we are just moments before tip-off here at the American Airlines Center. And if you are ready for tip-off, type those me's down in the comment section. I'm giving shout-outs to everybody down there in the comments right now. Giving shout-outs to everybody in the comments right now. See Ty Man. I see Maya. I see Lord Buddy Bear. Non-delusional. Andres Gomez. Appreciate y'all for tuning into the show today. Let's go, baby. See what Daniel Gafford can give you tonight as he is on a minute restriction still. Probably going to play a little more than he did in the last couple games because the Mavericks are short at big man, obviously. Dan, you're in Cambridge. Very cool. Dan, I'm a big soccer football fan. I'm a diehard Chelsea fan. Let me know who your favorite football team is down in the comment section. But I was watching the Chelsea game today. Was pretty disappointed with how that one ended, a 2-2 draw to FK Karabakh in the Champions League. But that's all right. We're here to talk Mavs hoops. We're here to talk Mavs hoops. Non-delusional, type in the me's. Appreciate you. Tip off momentarily at the AAC. With the Mavs and Pels getting ready to do battle. Barcelona, non-delusional. I used to like Barca. Back in the day. They were my second team, but since I become an adult, I've really only rooted for Chelsea. So they're my squad. I don't know if we're very good this year. There's still a lot they have to work on. Still a lot they have to work on. Again, the starting lineup for tonight's game. D'Angelo Russell makes his first start of the season. Max Christie, Cooper Flagg, P.J. Washington, and Daniel Gafford is your starting five for the Dallas Mavericks here tonight. And let's see what the Mavericks can do against the starting five of Jeremiah Fears, the rookie from Oklahoma, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey, and Kevon Looney, the longtime Warrior, as the starting five for the New Orleans Pelicans. I expect a big game from P.J. Washington. I expect a big game from Cooper Flagg tonight. Here's my bold take for tonight's game. This will be Cooper Flagg's best game to date. This will be his best game to date. Private Ryan, if we lose here, let's accept our fate. Cooper at point is experimental. It will take time. Fortunately, tonight he is not playing the point, and D'Angelo Russell is actually getting the start, which is what we need. Teams taking the court right now. Mavericks in the championship royal blues. Pels in their white. We are about to tip off at the AAC, a beautiful evening in Dallas, Texas. Ipswich. Oh, that's sick. Yes. Liam Delap, he just came back from injury. Then he got a red card in his first game against Wolves. But he played today. He played the second half. We are underway at the American Airlines Center. The Mavericks win the tip. Daniel Gafford will set the screen for D'Angelo Russell. Russell finds Cooper on the curl. Flagg in the lane, lays it up, misses. And the rebound goes to Saddiq Bey of New Orleans. Up the court is Herb Jones. Herb gets it to Jeremiah Fears, the rookie from Oklahoma. Fears will get it down low to Bey. Bey gets it to Murphy. Fears has it now in the lane. Teardrop off the glass is no good. The Washington gets the rebound for Dallas. And there's a foul called on the other end. What up, 2X Trap? And we have a first-minute coach's challenge here, I believe, as the Pels are going to challenge this foul call. It was originally called a foul on New Orleans, and they're going to go to the monitor here. Unbelievable. We are 43 seconds into this ball game. And they're calling a challenge. Absolutely insane. Get the scoreboard updated for y'all. Give me 1 second. There we go. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. This is correct, non-delusional Dallas fan. That is our lineup tonight. Johnny Smith in the chat says, no way, we do not win tonight. Oh, there's a way, Johnny Smith. There is absolutely a way. I have seen this movie so many times before. The other team has their best player out. The rest of their guys step up. Do not guarantee anything tonight, my friend. Do not guarantee anything tonight. That's all I'll say. I hope the Mavericks can get their shit together and get a dub tonight, but who the hell knows, man? I want them to. It's not for lack of desire. Pull up the game cast and see if we have word on that challenge yet. Yeah, the Pelicans do win that challenge, so there will be no foul call here. So, I guess you can call that a good challenge by the Pelicans, despite it being 43 seconds into the game. Willie Green, longtime NBA player and NBA coach as well. This is like his third or fourth season with the Pels. Fifth season with the Pels. I think Willie Green's a good coach, to be honest with you. Been dealt a horrible hand. In New Orleans. Anthony, I know. The Pels challenged a foul call on Herb Jones, and Herb Jones absolutely did not foul PJ. So they get that call correct. Willie Green is giving the ref a dirty look because he made him use a challenge. And we're going to have a jump ball here at center court between Looney and Gafford, just like the game restarts at 0-0. You've got a violation on the jump ball, and the Mavs will win possession here. Absolutely unbelievable. Bill, that is a great question. I don't know if Klay is okay with coming off the bench. He doesn't have a choice is the problem. Jason Kidd made the choice himself. That Klay will not be starting tonight. Nonetheless, about to resume play here as P.J. Washington has the ball on the right hash. He inbounds it to D'Lo. Russell has Fears on him. Mavericks with some off-ball action. They find Max Christie on the left wing for three. No good. Saddiq Bey with the rebound for New Orleans. Here is Trey Murphy now, guarded by Flagg. Murphy gets trapped. Now it's with Saddiq Bey at the top of the key. Bey over to Fears. Fears back out to Bey with 5 on the shot clock. Saddiq Bey will drive on Gafford with a nice little push. Kind of a push off, but a step back from the free throw line for the first bucket of the game for New Orleans. Russell, cross-court pass to Flagg. Wide open three for Cooper. Off the back of the rim, just a little long for Cooper Flagg there. Rebound to Saddiq Bey. Looney, dribble hands off to Fears. Jeremiah pulls from 3. That one is good. 5-0 start for New Orleans. Here's D'Lo in front of the Pelicans bench. He's got Fears on him in the lane. D'Angelo Russell misses. No call. May have been a foul there, but Fears will push the pace up the court. Finds the trailing Bey. Now it's with Herb. Back out to Looney. Wide open 3 is no good this time. Gafford will bring it down for the Mavs. Here's PJ. Gets it stolen. Fears all the way to the rim. Lays it up and in. 7-0 start. Who guaranteed this game a win? This game is not even close to being a guarantee, as the Pelicans start with the 7-0 lead. And an offensive foul is called on D'Lo. Uh-oh. Reglis! Oh my goodness. Reglis, you have no idea how happy I am to see you, because I know you know the pain that I'm going through. I know you're going through it as well. It hurts to watch, brother. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Saddiq Bey, no good on his jumper. It's rebounded by Washington. PJ hands it off to D'Lo. Russell back to Washington for 3. No good. Jeremiah Fears the rebound. This could get ugly, folks. 0 of 6 from the field for the Mavericks. As Fears over to Murphy. Murphy in the lane, puts it up with the left, and he is fouled by Gafford. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is just not good at all, ladies and gentlemen. Ball got stuck on the top of the backboard. Gaff had to go get it. For you hockey fans out there, congrats to Alex Ovechkin. 900th career goal as he continues to set the NHL scoring record. Murphy makes the first free throw. It's up and good. And he makes the second one as well. Mm. 9-0 start to the game for New Orleans. Over 3 minutes in. Gafford has it. Now it's with D'Lo. D'Angelo Russell misses a wide open floater in the lane. Here's Trey Murphy. Here's Jeremiah Fears. A 10 a.m. wide open 3 is no good, and Flagg comes down with the board. Jason Kidd's going to take a timeout here. I mean, what a disaster of a start for this Mavericks team. The worst offensive team in the NBA. The trend continues as the Mavericks are scoreless through the first 3.5 minutes of this ball game. Absolutely unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. But so believable at the exact same time. Insane. Genuinely insane. All right, while we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about the sponsor of today's live stream, which of course is PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss on any of the excitement this basketball season on PrizePicks, where it is good to be right. On PrizePicks, how you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose FlexPlay, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter your play, PrizePicks is a great way to put your takes to the test. It's the best place to win cash this basketball season. Which players are going off? Which ones are overhyped? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on PrizePicks. I do have a projection for you guys tonight, and we're very early in this game, but I have Brandon Williams more than 7.5 points, Cooper Flagg more than 27.5 points, rebounds, assists, and Trey Murphy more than 1.5 blocks and steals. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. That link is in the description of today's show, and I'm putting it in the live chat right now. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today. Let me get that in the live chat for y'all. Time Man knows the drill. Time Man knows the drill. A 9-0 start for the Pelicans, and I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Also, throughout the game, I will be tweeting as well at Jeff_Coop27. First couple of people to follow me, I'll shout you out here on the channel. I'll shout you out on a video. How about that? So go give me a follow on Twitter right now. Real nice of the team to show up. And D'Angelo Russell out of the timeout will get it to Cooper Flagg. Flagg over to Christie on the wing. Max Christie makes a three and gets the Mavs on the board. And that was a good out of timeout play by Jason Kidd right there. Very nice out of timeout play by J. Kidd. Here is Fears. Down low to Looney. Looney will lay it up and in. Easy bucket for Kevon Looney there. Musa Cisse set to check in for the Mavericks. The two-way man. Gafford has it on Looney. Gafford goes up strong. Too strong in the rebound to Fears. Jeremiah will bring it up. He'll kick it out. Herb Jones. Off the glass, no good. Flagg gets the rebound. Here's PJ. Gets it to Flagg. Flagg in the lane, kicks it out. Christie loses it out of bounds. Wow. Team completely did not come to play, man. Completely did not come to play. Is that Miles Kelly? No, it is Cisse. Okay. I was going to say. In his third NBA game. Remember, the two-way guys can be active in 50 NBA games. As Flagg gets the steal off of Kevon Looney. He'll bring it up the court on the left side. Cooper steps right into a three. It's no good. The tip-out rebound from Cisse is right into the hands of Sadiq Bey. Najee Marshall set to check in for the Mavs. Herb Jones in the lane to Looney in the dunker spot. Good defense by Cisse, but better offense by Looney. And the Pelicans have a 10-point lead halfway through the first quarter. Russell in the lane, free throw line J, no good. That would have been out of bounds, but Murphy was able to keep it. Trey Murphy, step back three, blocked by Flagg. Great defense there by Coop. Up the court is Washington. Now it's with Flagg. Flagg cross court to D'Lo. D'Lo wide open three. D'Angelo Russell finally hits one. Finally hits one. 13-6 here. Looney, he'll get it to Bey. Bey will rise and fire from 3 and hit it off the dribble. Nice shot by Saddiq Bey there. The vet from Villanova, it's his 3rd or 4th year in the league, maybe his 5th. Max Christie now with it. He'll get it to Russell. D'Angelo, same spot as last time, doesn't even hit rim. Herb Jones with Bey. Trey Murphy in the lane. That one almost gets stolen as Cisse goes for it and hustles, but it will be out of bounds, and it will be Pelicans ball with 5:33 remaining. Jay Owens. Appreciate you, my guy. Try for the people, you know. Tammy says put Klay in. I bet we'll see Klay to start the second quarter. That would be my guess, is that we see Klay to start quarter number 2. Although, and I might be tripping here, I don't see Klay on the bench. I do not see Klay on the bench, period. Pelicans lead 18-6, by the way. They have 10 points in the paint. To the Mavericks, none. Brandon Williams is in the game for Dallas. Washington in the lane. Puts it, oh my God, that was great defense, I thought. By Mikovic. Great defense by Makovic, but nevertheless. Washington about to go to the line for free throws here. He might be with Meg. Oh, no, Klay is about to check in right now. Klay is entering the game here. His first game off the bench is a Dallas Maverick. He'll enter the game for Max Christie. Let's see if a change in rotation can get Klay Thompson going from three-point land. PJ made the first free throw. And he misses the second. Dereck Queen has entered the game for New Orleans. Jeremiah Fears will kick it. Stolen by Klay Thompson. Here is Klay running the fast break with Williams. Williams to Cisse, can't handle the pass, but Washington can. Washington in the lane. That one's no good. Cisse almost with the offensive rebound, but now it's to Fears. Fears up the court with pace, right to the rim. Layup is no good, and Murphy cannot save it out of bounds. It will be Mavericks ball. I like Jeremiah Fears coming out of Oklahoma, man. He is someone who is a super athletic guard who, if you are not paying attention, will blow by you in a heartbeat. B. Will in the game. Brandon has the bigger Queen on him, spins, finds Klay Thompson. Klay shot fake. Now he shoots for three, and it hits it. Big first make for Klay Thompson, and hopefully that'll get him going out of his slump as he makes his first shot of the night. Murphy over to Makovic, who can't handle it, but Queen gets it back. Queen backs down Washington, fades, blocked by PJ. PJ up the court, and he gets fouled once again by Makovic. Dereck Queen, the rookie from Maryland, who the Pelicans put a lot of stock in trading an unprotected first-round pick in next year's draft. And for those of you that do not know, next year's draft is supposed to be absolutely loaded with the likes of Darren Peterson from Kansas. You have AJ DeBanza from BYU. You have Cam Boozer from Duke. And you have Nate Ament from Tennessee. All very, very highly touted prospects. Pelicans figure to have one of the worst records in the league this year, so they are betting on Dereck Queen being a franchise player for them. Here's Klay with it now, guarded by Jordan Hawkins. Klay will rise and fire. Klay will hit. All right, Klay. All right, Klay. I'm feeling good about you right now. Grand Theft Alvarado in the game. He will pull from three, and he will hit it. 21-12 the score. Klay again from 3, no good. Murphy will get the board that time. Trey for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Klay can't grab the rebound. Queen down low. He'll kick it out to Hawkins. Hawkins for 3. That one's long, and Thompson will come down with the board that time. Thompson brings it up the floor now. He'll find Williams on the left side. Williams will drive. Williams will kick to Klay. Klay shot fake in the lane. Out to Marshall. Now he finds Thompson at the top of the key. Another shot fake. Williams wide open 3. Yes, sir. Brandon Williams hits it. Mavs battling back here. It's a 21-15 ball game. Williams is guarding Alvarado. Jose. Now it's with Queen at the top of the key. Dereck Queen gets in the lane, gets fouled by Najee Marshall, and gets an and 1 to go. And that was a nice move by Dereck Queen, who has a bit of ball skills, man. Dereck Queen has some ball skills. Queen going to shoot for the and 1 here momentarily. And it's up and good. Pels have a 9-point lead on the Mavs. Here's Brandon Williams. It's with Powell. Powell with Thompson on the curl. Klay in the lane. Up to Dwight Powell, who tried to throw down an alley-oop and just missed it. Pels in transition now. Jordan Hawkins gets it over to Herb Jones. Herb on the left, guarded by Klay. He misses. Good defense by Thompson there. Up to Williams. Now up to Marshall. Marshall to Flagg with the alley-oop. And 1. As Cooper Flagg gets up. And he will go to the line for a 3-point play. Nice defense on the defensive end by Klay Thompson. And nice transition offense as Williams up to Marshall. Marshall up to Flagg for the oop and the foul. The hoop and the harm, as some might say. Technically, Jay, it is called they are running a version, Jay Owens, of the Princeton offense. That's what you would call it. That's what it's officially called, is the Princeton offense. That's when Anthony Davis is healthy, though. What the BS that they're running right now, I couldn't tell you, but what they want to do is run what is called the Princeton offense. Jose Alvarado will bring it up after Flagg makes the and 1. Here's Dereck Queen. He'll dribble handoff to Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins, sidestep, jumper from 17 is no good. Flagg soars in for the board. Williams gives it back to Flagg, now swings it around to Klay. Klay just loses it and doesn't get back on defense. Here's Hawkins. Now it's with Queen in the lane. Queen Euro steps Dwight Powell. And Powell fouled him. That was horseshit effort by Klay, man. Horseshit effort by Klay. He lost the ball and just jogged back. Can't do that, man. Simply can't do that. I mean, can't do it. Can't do it. The Mavs are down 8. Brandon Williams, crossover, pulls up from 14, gets fouled, and B-Will will go to the line for 2 with a minute 18 remaining. Mavs need to get to within 5 at the end of the first quarter here. What a disaster of a start for this basketball team, man. I know this team ain't very good, but my God, you have to come out here with some more effort. You have to play with more effort than you've played with. First one good for Williams. Micah Peavy, the former Texas Tech and TCU product, in for New Orleans. Williams misses the free throw. Peavy grabs the rebound. Alvarado has the Dwight Powell mismatch on him. Now he'll come set an inverted pick and roll for Herb Jones. It's with Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins has Powell on him now. Hawkins step back three is good. Ten-point lead for New Orleans. Williams in the lane. Williams over to Flagg. Cooper Flagg passed up a wide open three. He'll find Brandon Williams, who will shoot a contested three, and that one is blocked by Trey Murphy. Alvarado, pull up three in transition, rims out. Najee Marshall the rebound. This team just doesn't want to play, man. No effort, no heart, no energy. Can't blame him because the general manager that they have to play for. Absolute joke. Naj in the lane. Floater off the back of the rim. No good. Pelicans ball with 5 seconds left. Queen up the court to Hawkins. Hawkins in the lane for the buzzer beater. No good. 29-19. End of the first quarter. If this team loses to the New Orleans Pelicans, fire everyone. Everyone if they lose to the New Orleans Pelicans, man. Wow. Wow. Bill 80 is out with a calf strain. Calf strain. What up, Brent Workman? Sorry, I'm just seeing your chat. Appreciate you for tuning into the show, as always. Ari says, no way Pels win against Mavs. They're a quarter into the process of doing so, my friend. What a total, utter disaster. For this ball club, man. If you lose this game, cancel the fucking season. I was talking to some people around the Mavericks, and they were like, yeah, we're not very good. There is no way we lose this game tonight against New Orleans. I said, don't be so sure. I've seen this shit before where the opposing team's best player is out and other guys step up and the Mavs get run out of the gym. And that was when the Mavericks were a good basketball team. When they were a good team. You're down 10 after one to the worst team in the NBA. Oh, and by the way, the Wizards, who you lost to by 10, are 1-6 on the season. Haven't won a game since the Mavs. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. The Mavs 4 of 11 from 3 and shooting 27.3% from the field. If you think that's going to get it done, I'll sell you a beachfront property in Idaho. Second quarter underway. Alvarado. He'll get it to Queen. Queen being guarded closely by Gafford. Hawkins. Now it's with Alvarado in the lane. Alvarado up. No good. Offensive rebound. PV crosses over, drives baseline. Good defense by Marshall. Back with PV now with Hawkins with 3 on the shot clock. Jordan Hawkins will have to hoist short. Klay Thompson with the board for Dallas. Gafford. Dribble hands off to Marshall. Najee over to Klay. Klay for 3. It is good. Klay Thompson is the only one on this team that can shoot the basketball right now. Here is Alvarado. Over to Herb. Jones. Back with Alvarado. Jones with the screen. Now it's with Hawkins in the lane. Jordan Hawkins right to the rim. Gafford gets it stolen by Herb Jones. Leak out dunk for Herb. 33-22. Mavs down 11. Klay, pull up 3. No good. Queen, guarded by Thompson. Backs him down, spins. Off the glass, no good. Marshall swoops in for the board. Flagg, pull up 3 in transition. Good. This team fucking sucks, man. This team absolutely sucks. Hawkins in the lane tried to end Cooper Flagg's life. Doesn't get it to go. Now Micah Peavy from 3. No good. Gafford the rebound. At least Nico Harrison has his escape route, though. Here's Najee. Now it's with Gafford. Gafford to Thompson. Klay finds Hardy. Hardy for 3. No good. Alvarado the rebound. Queen misses the layup. Hardy with the board. Flagg to Klay to Marshall for 3. Way long. Hawkins with the rebound. Queen between the legs goes up, gets fouled. And he will go to shoot 2. Free throw no good for Queen. All of the energy sucked out of the building by Nico Harrison. A once proud franchise is the embarrassment of the NBA. Hardy. To Thompson. Powell. Over to Hardy. Hardy loses it. Oh my God, they called a foul on New Orleans. Probably wasn't a foul. I think New Orleans might use their second challenge here because that's just a horrific call. Jose Alvarado 100% got the ball. The referees missed 2 straight calls. D'Lo back in for the Mavs. Sure, that'll help. Christie. Max in the lane. Floater. Good. when you're relying on Max Christie as your best offensive player, you're a shit team. Peavy gets it to Looney. Now it is with Murphy. Trey Murphy over to Jose Alvarado. Alvarado on the left side, jab steps. He'll cross court to Murphy. Now it's around the court to Jones. Jones misses, and the rebound taken by the Mavs. Russell got fouled, no call, up to P.J. Washington. Here's P.J. trailing Russell, and the Mavs will set up the offense here. Pick and roll between Russell and Washington, well defended by New Orleans. Now Washington at the free throw line. He'll go on Micah Peavy. Peavy plays great defense on him and gets the stop. Peavy the other way. Now it's with Murphy. Murphy lays it up, misses, no good, but Kevon Looney with the follow-up. Alvarado tried to do his GTA, but Russell was aware of him. Powell looking for an outlet. Can't find one. Now he finds Russell. D'Lo with 5 on the shot clock. Kicks over to Christie. Christie will have a step-back contested 3. Rims out. Trey Murphy puts it up. No good. This team fucking sucks. They are a horrific basketball team. And I'm not talking about the New Orleans Pelicans, folks. I'm talking about the Dallas basketball Mavericks. They are a horrific basketball club. And it is all at the hands of one man and one man only. And I think you all know who that one man is. I don't even have to say his name. Absolute embarrassment in the first half. Embarrassment. Total fucking embarrassment, man. Don't know what to say other than that. Don't know what to say other than that, man. Because that's what it is. While we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on PrizePicks, where it is good to be right. PrizePicks is super simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. PrizePicks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Cooper Flagg's points, 3-pointers, and assists? You can now pick all of them in the same lineup only on PrizePicks. Play PrizePicks to get action on basketball in more than 40-plus states, including California, Georgia, and, of course, Texas. Here is my entry for tonight's game. I went with the more on Brandon Williams points at 7.5. I took the more on Cooper Flagg points, rebounds, assists at 27.5. And I took the more on Trey Murphy blocks plus steals at 1.5. Download the PrizePicks app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Mavericks came into tonight's game with the 8th best defensive rating in the NBA and the 30th ranked offensive rating in the NBA. Is that going to get it done? Absolutely not. Mavericks need to be top 5 in defensive rating, and they need to be 16th in offensive rating to be an average ball club. Because that's how the roster was constructed by the general manager. Murphy makes the first free throw. Boys are down 10. And he makes both. It is 38-27. Christie for 3. Right wing, no good. Murphy the rebound. Looney gets an offensive rebound and a putback. We're down 13. PJ in the lane and 1. 3-point play coming up. I agree, John Pierce. I would too. Jeremiah Fears back in for New Orleans. Fears kicks it out to Bay. Bay in the lane, puts it up, off the back of the rim. Max Christie soars in for the rebound. Nice board by Max. Russell up the court to Hardy. Hardy for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, PJ. PJ goes back up with it and puts it in. Nice. With the foul again. I didn't even see the foul there, but Washington going to go to the line after an and 1 for a chance at a 3-point play. As Hardy misses the 3, and Washington grabs the rebound and goes right back up with it and draws the foul while converting the jump hook. PJ Washington's the only one who gives a shit on this Mavs team, man. He's the only one who even cares. PJ's free throw is good. 40-33 Pelicans lead with 6 minutes left in the first half. Here's Fears. He'll cross over. Jeremiah in the lane with the jumper. Gets it to go. What a move by Jeremiah Fears, the rookie. And one thing about Jeremiah Fears, no pun intended, the kid is absolutely fearless, man. Jeremiah Fears does not care who you are. He will go at you. And I think he has a very, very bright future in the NBA. The rookie out of Oklahoma. Absolute dog. Gafford grabs the inbound pass. Now it's with D'Lo. Russell turns the corner on Murphy. Russell off the back of the rim, no good. The rebound to Kevon Looney. I agree, Texas Cat. Oh, if the game's over in the fourth, we'll start the chants. And this post-game rant will be legendary. D'Angelo Russell gets it stolen out of bounds, and it will be Mavs ball. Knocked out of bounds, not stolen out of bounds. 42-33, Pels lead, 4.5 left in the first half. And Gafford looking for a pass. He finds Cooper Flagg. Flagg gets a screen from Peavy. He will pull up for a right elbow jumper. That's off the back of the rim, but Gafford with the offensive rebound and put back. Mavs crashing the offensive glass well here in the last couple minutes. Starters in the game for the Mavs, minus D'Angelo Russell, as Brandon Williams is in for him. Fears will pull up right in front of the Mavericks bench from 3. That's no good. PJ gets the rebound. He'll bring it up the court. Washington across the center court logo. Washington down the lane and 1 again. PJ Washington with his third and 1 in the last 3 minutes. And PJ is trying to breathe life into this Mavericks basketball team. It looks like he's the only one who gives a shit right now. PJ misses the free throw. Flagg, tip, offensive rebound, back to Washington. Now it's over to Williams. Shot fake, Brandon Williams in the lane. Williams lays it up. PJ with the slam off the missed layup. The only one who's bringing energy and gives a shit, man, is Paul Washington Jr. Mavs down 3 with 3.5 to go. Unbelievable. As Mr. Stand on Business, PJ Washington, trying to bring the Mavericks back into the game. Mavs at one point were down 13. I believe it was 40-27. So my quick math tells me the Mavericks are on a 12-2 run. And it is now a 3-point ball game with 3.5 to go here in the first half, courtesy of PJ Washington, who has done everything for this Mavericks team with 11 points and 8 rebounds. He's the only player on this team that looks like he gives a shit at the moment. Just got a text from a source. This team sucks, man. This team sucks. David Stone says, Kai G, like I'm still really hurt, coach? What does that mean? Tripper says, and you got Russell just sitting there watching. Yeah. Scott. The Mavs should be running everything through Cooper Flagg, in my opinion. Here's the thing about that, and I'll probably do a show on this in the near future. If you're going to lose, and let's be honest with ourselves right now here, ladies and gentlemen, the Mavericks are going to lose a lot of games this year. If they're going to lose, at least lose with Cooper Flagg. Like, put the ball in his hands. Let him turn the fucking ball over 7 times a game for all I care. Go lose with him. I don't want to lose with losers like D'Angelo Russell. I don't want to lose with Klay Thompson, cooked Klay Thompson. Like, I'll ride with PJ any day of the week. No, you don't have to ask me twice about that. I'll ride with PJ, but damn it. Here is Herb Jones with it out of the timeout for New Orleans. Herb in the lane, guarded well by Christie. Now it's with Murphy. Murphy with 5 on the shot clock, gets it to Saddiq Bey. Bey will have to fire, and he hits it as the shot clock expires. Nice. Horn set for the Mavs. He throws it to Cooper Flagg on the left side. Flagg out to Williams. Jab step from B. Will. Now in the lane. Left-handed lay. No good, as that was an ugly shot. But Gafford gets on the court and gets it back, and he'll put it up and in. As the Pelicans just lost control of the ball, Gafford gets it, and Trey Murphy hits a 3 in transition because the Mavericks didn't get back on defense. Fuck! Sorry. Sorry for the crash out. Williams in the lane on the left, lays it up and in with the left hand. Nice move by B-Will. 5-point game. Get a stop! Dereck Queen hands off to Fears. Fears will throw it out of bounds. That's a turnover in the Mavericks ball. Come on! I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit for y'all, man. I'm not going to give you all sunshine and rainbows for this Mavericks team. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is and how I feel about it. Another horn set with the same action as Cooper Flagg gets it on the left. Flagg, he will dribble out and he will pull out of a jumper, kicks it out to Max for three. Christie short. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's off New Orleans. Yes, yeah, absolutely. That's our ball. 100%. I was about to say, Ed Malloy, replay Ed, gives it to the Mavs. Originally, they thought it was going to be off New Orleans, but it is Mavericks ball under the basket with 1:57 left. Brandon Williams to inbound from the baseline. Williams finds Najee Marshall. Marshall cuts, gets to the rim, lays it up, and in. 3-point game with 1:50 left in the first half. String together some stops here, boys. Here's Fears. Fears guarded by Williams. Flagg deflects it. Flagg gets the steal. Flagg up in transition. Flagg goes to Ghost. Gets it to go. 1-point game. Here's Dereck Queen. Gets it to Saddiq Bey. Bey gets trapped. He's in trouble. Has his dribble. It finds Herb Jones in the lane. Jones with the left-hand floater. They call a foul. No fucking way. No way they call that foul. As the Mavericks played great defense there. Mavs played great defense there. Hey, Brent, I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well, Reglis. All the real ones. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up icon. Free and easy way to help out the channel. Alvarado gets the ball. Alvarado swings it to Queen. Queen gets his screen from Murphy. Now Queen in the lane spins. Goes up with the right. No good. Washington with the rebound. Mavs can take the lead right here. Here's PJ. Up to Williams for three. No good. Oh. Would have been such a big shot. Alvarado with Saddiq Bey, who has Max Christie on him. Bey trying to take advantage of the mismatch. Mavs come over to trap. Saddiq Bey in the lane with the right. Nice move by Saddiq there. Mavs can go 2 for 1 with 40 seconds left. Down 3. Here's Brandon Williams in the lane. Gets through everybody. Lays it up and in. Brandon Williams gets the nice 2 for 1 here. He's got to hustle back on defense now. Mavs in the lane. Herb Jones right in the lane. Get the fuck back on defense! You cannot give up easy buckets after a make like that, man. Jesus. Pels will have the final shot now, but here's Flagg. Flagg to Washington in the lane. Euro step. PJ up. It's no good. Jones with the rebound with 3. Herb Jones with 1. Loses it. Christie, half-court heave. Oh, off the back of the rim. And that will do it for the first half of play. The Mavericks are down 3, 52-49. Got themselves back in the game after it was 40-27. But they trail the worst team in the NBA by 3.5. I don't even know if Jason Kidd could give this team a come to Jesus. They started D'Angelo Russell tonight. D'Angelo Russell has been absolutely dog shit in this basketball game. Let's go check on D'Lo stats at half. I can tell you this. It ain't pretty. Here's what D'Angelo Russell's done tonight. 3 points. No assists. 1 turnover. No rebounds. 1 of 5 from 3. Or 1 of 5 from the field, excuse me. 1 of 2 from 3. And that's what you get with the biannual taxpayer mid-level exception. Not the biannual, excuse me. The taxpayer mid-level exception. You get that. Dude is a fucking bum. D'Angelo Russell absolutely sucks. And the Mavericks have to play him because they have literally no choice but to play him at point guard. The dude is an absolute bum. Just got a text from another NBA friend. WTF is going on with the Mavericks? They're a shit team, man. We have to come to the realization that this team absolutely blows. They can win this game by 20, and I'll be saying the same thing. Like, this team is not good. They are not a good ball club. If I had to predict the Mavericks record right now, I'd say like 25-57. They're going to lose 50 games. This team is going to lose 50 games. And I'll tell you why. Anthony Davis will be hurt at least half the season. You're not getting Kyrie back until about halfway through the season, and he won't play back-to-backs, and he'll be on a minutes restriction. And at that point, you probably shouldn't even bring Kyrie back for the rest of the year, and you should just tank and try to get the best pick possible. They have no offense, and I know this is contrary to not wanting to bring Kyrie back, but they have no offensive creation. Dereck Lively, who is a lottery pick, who I really like and want to work, by the way. I really would like Dereck Lively to be good. Can't stay healthy for the life of him. Their marquee free agent signing absolutely sucks. Dante Exum hadn't practiced, hadn't played. No one knows what's going on. No one knows what's going on. Not a good ball club, man. Not a good ball club. Not a good ball club. Grade the first half. A, B, C, D, or F down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Grade the first half. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm giving it a D. It's not an F completely because they got themselves back in the game. But it's a D because it's not anything. It's not a passing grade. And in at least the state of Texas, the Texas Education Agency, a passing grade is a C. Brent says, C. Sakura, if the Mavericks got Ja Morant, I would delete this channel. You would never see my face again if the Mavericks traded for Ja Morant. I promise. You would never see it again. This has been, Spooter Man, this has been Klay's best game of the season. Hot Girl Meg may have ruined Klay, but this is his best game of the year. Klay's got 8 in the first half, and he's 2 of 4 from 3. I can't ask for much more from Klay Thompson than that in a half. Coming off the bench. Now, he does have 2 turnovers, but I can't ask for much more than that. Here are some of your halftime stats. The Mavs are 13 of 38 from the field. The Pels are 15 of 41. 6 of 19 from 3 for Dallas to 4 of 15 from New Orleans. Getting out rebounded by 6. You've turned it over 6 times, and you have just 7 assists. Excuse me. And the Mavs are 5 of 7 from the line, while New Orleans is 8 of 9. What up, Bob? How many games Luka has missed this year and Mr. Glass? Yeah, I don't care how many games Luka has missed this year because when Luka plays, he's quite literally averaging 40. And the only reason he didn't play the other night was because they rested him on the second night of a back-to-back. Luka is going to play tonight against the Spurs. You can clip this if you want. Luka might have 55 points tonight against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm just saying. Y'all take care. Suarez says, with everyone injured, team sucks. King, trade AD, Klay, and Hardy for Ja and JJJ. If you think that deal's getting it done, you might be Nico Harrison. The only person who would accept a deal that stupid is the GM of the Dallas Mavericks. You're not getting a defensive a defensive player of the year and Ja Morant for cooked Anthony Davis and cooked Klay Thompson and Jaden Hardy, who can't play. Don't know what to tell you. Trade Klay for a bucket of basketballs. He is ass, Suarez. Yes, he is. Klay Thompson is cheeks. There is no question about that, my friend. Grab some water. Excuse me. Pardon me. Look, man, the Mavs, not very good. If you guys want to party tonight, though, not opposed. Not opposed. $5 will get a let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs. I'm not quite Sean Heath, but I think I'm pretty good at it. $10, we'll take some shots. I've got the Patron ready to go if y'all want to do that. And 20, I also brought the beer bong into the studio today. A little drinking apparatus. Pour some Happy Dad in here and go to town. That's a $20 super chat. No super chats are required whatsoever, but they are greatly appreciated, as I said, as they go directly back to helping out the channel, getting us better equipment, more studio space, allowing me time to do watch parties like these right here on the channel. Rectangular boxed with the money sign is where you can go do that. Appreciate y'all. And while we are at halftime, we are 32 subscribers away from our goal on today's show of 32,700 subs. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily Mavericks content, the latest news and rumors surrounding the Dallas Mavericks. We do live watch parties like this at least once a week. We'll be live for the NBA trade deadline, the NBA lottery, the NBA draft, and NBA free agency right here on the channel at youtube.com/Mavs TV. If you've watched the first half, you know I'm a real Mavs fan, and I like this shit isn't a game. Like, I really am a diehard Mavericks fan, for better or worse at the moment. And right now, it sure as shit is for the worst because this team isn't very good. But hey, man, I'm still going to keep you guys covered with everything surrounding this basketball team. So lock us in, subscribe, and join along for the ride because, look, it could get really interesting around this team, especially if the losing continues like, frankly, I anticipate it happening. So, Spooderman, will I be live for the All-Star game so I can talk about no Mavs participating? Should I go live for the All-Star game to watch Luka? Really? Maybe. Drink hot tea with lemon and honey. Take care of your cough. Thank you, Tammy. I know. I feel like I've had a cough for like a month, but I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. I had a cough drop earlier. I don't feel bad. I don't have a sore throat. None of that. I just lose my voice during these games because this team makes me yell. This Mavericks team brings the worst out of me. So I yell during these games. That's what it is. The money goes back to the Patron bottle. I'm dead, Alex. Warriors versus Sac. Who's winning tonight? Give me the Dubs. Dubs will win tonight. Dubs will win tonight. Second half underway here momentarily as the Mavs down 3. Oh, yeah, no Curry and no Draymond. I actually did forget about that. I'm going to change my pick to the Kings winning that game. I forgot no Curry, no Draymond in that one. And Jimmy as well. Jesus. Jonathan Kuminga going to go for about 40, and they might lose by 20. Second half about to get underway here in Dallas with the Mavericks trailing by 3. This is the biggest second half of the season for the Mavs right now. And I know that's obvious. I mean, no shit. They're down 3 to the worst team in the league. But if they lose this game, though, I just feel like it could be a complete domino effect on this team. Like, you're going to have guys on the squad just starting to not believe in themselves. The coaching staff may start to not believe in the players, and it could just really start a bad trickle-down effect. They have to come out firing. They have to come out and find a way to win this game, man. Do I think they can do it? Yes. Would I be shocked if they don't? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Cold says, I don't think the Mavs lose this, honestly. We'll see. We'll see. Levine and Sabonis are out too? My God. What an ugly game that is. The national TV game is Lakers-Spurs, I believe. So fortunately, no one will see that atrocity up in Northern California. That's a joke. No Sabonis, no Levine, no Curry, Draymond, or Jimmy. Whew. They might look as bad as the Mavs. They might look as bad as the Mavs. Major League records, I'm not positive on that, but that would sound correct. I believe PrizePicks is an American. Maybe. I don't want to say anything that I don't know information on, but it might just be in America. I'm not positive on that, though. You can try to use a VPN and maybe that'll work. Duke Myers? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Brent Workman asks, are the Mavs the worst team? Brent? I'll answer that in 24 minutes of game time, my friend. I'll answer that in 24 minutes of game time. All right. Headset reset. Second half about to get underway. Good Lord, please don't let me crash out. I just want a clean second half with the Mavericks getting a rather simple win. That is all I ask for here on this Wednesday evening in November. Thank you and amen. Second half underway here at the American Airlines Center. And the starting 5 for both teams on the court. Looney has it to Murphy, back to Looney. No good. Good defensive possession there at first by the Mavericks. Here's D'Lo. Russell gets it to Flagg. Flagg spins into 3. Back to D'Lo. Flagg slips a pick and roll, but a kicked ball. And it will be Mavericks ball here with 14 seconds on the shot clock. D'Lo is fouled off the ball by Jeremiah Fears. So a quick foul there on New Orleans, not two, as the last one was a kicked ball. Another shot clock. We're getting a review of some sort here. I don't know why. Why are we getting a review of this? For what reason? Hang on. Let me hear. They're reviewing to see if the foul occurred before the release of the inbound pass. Is that necessary? Absolutely not. To see if it meets the criteria for an away from the play foul, as JB DeRosa, the lead official for tonight, tells us. Whatever, man. I agree, Cold Films. He's not there yet, though. Not there yet. Not there yet. And after review, this will be an away from the play foul, so it'll be one free throw in the ball for the Mavs. Henry, that's a great question. Go vote in our live poll. Let me know who you think's going to win. I don't know who's going to win. D'Angelo Russell, the career 80% free throw shooter at the line. Up and good for D'Lo. Mavs can tie or take the lead if they get a bucket here. Inbound to Gafford at the top of the key. Daniel Gafford will find PJ. Washington in the lane. It's blocked by Looney. Up the court goes Fears. And transition three for Murphy is no good. Offensive rebound, Herb Jones. Offensive rebound, Herb Jones. Murphy's got it. He'll throw it down low and a post up to Looney. Looney will pull up. It is blocked by Gafford. And oh my God, Jeremiah Fears just made a prayer as the shot clock expired. Wow. Christie at the free throw line. Max in the lane got fouled, didn't get called. Gafford with the tip, rebound up and in. Nice spike, Daniel Gafford. Christie absolutely was fouled there. Missed the layup though, but Gafford was there to clean up, the landlord. Fears will pull up from 18 off the back of the rim. Another fucking offensive rebound and a wide open three for Herb Jones. Another fucking offensive rebound for Kevon Looney, giving him a third chance. Saddiq Bey at the free throw line, guarded by Russell, right to the rim. He is stripped. It goes off his leg, out of bounds, and it will be Mavericks ball. You cannot give up offensive rebounds. Can't do it. Flagg in the lane, fades and shoots. It's short. Oh, Kevon Looney almost tipped it in on his own rim, but he doesn't. And Jeremiah Fears comes down with it. Fears kicks it out to Bey for three. It's good. It's good. Mavs down 5. Russell kicks it out to Washington for an open three. PJ for 3. Mavs answer. Can they get a stop now? Murphy in the lane. High up. No good. Washington with the rebound. Mavs do get that stop. Christie to Russell for three. D'Lo hits it! And the Mavs take the lead. For the first time tonight, Dallas in front. Here's Fears in the lane around the screen. Blocked by Gafford. Taken down by Flagg. Up the court to PJ. Washington in the lane. Fouled. Oh, and missed, but will go to the line for two. The Mavs' best player tonight, undeniably, Paul Washington Jr. Shit, I think he's the best player on this team. I think he's the best player on the squad, man. Sheesh. Here's PJ, the first of two free throws, up and no good. Can't do that. Can't do that. Second one for Peej. Good. Mavs with the 2-point lead. Fears brings it up for New Orleans. Jeremiah with Looney. Now with Trey Murphy, who has trouble handling it. He finally does. Murphy in the lane. It's stolen by PJ. Bad pass by Murphy. PJ throws it away. Stolen back by Murphy. Looney. Fears for three. Jeremiah no good. Gafford with the rebound for Dallas. D'Lo with the ball up two. Russell finds the cutting Max Christie for the dunk. Timeout, New Orleans. Come on, man. As Christie on the left baseline slips past his man. Russell, a perfect pass right to Max for the wide open dunk. Mavs up 4. Largest lead of the night for Dallas. First lead of the night for Dallas. In the second half. While we are at a TV timeout, today's show is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on PrizePicks, those right decisions can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this basketball season on PrizePicks, where it is good to be right. PrizePicks is super simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. How you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose FlexPlay, where you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter how you play, PrizePicks is a great way to put your takes to the test. I do have a 3-player entry for tonight's game. I took the more on Brandon Williams, 7.5 points, and we'll take a look at where they are right now. Brandon Williams at the moment for the Mavericks has... Brandon Williams has 8 points. Cash. Cooper Flagg, 27.5 points, rebounds, assists. I know we're a ways away on that one. Flagg has 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So about halfway there is 14 total. And I took the more on Trey Murphy, 1.5 blocks and steals. Murphy has a block, or he has 1 steal. So we need either a block or a steal from Murphy there. I'm feeling pretty good about this lineup tonight. I can't lie to you. You can copy this one or make picks of your own. Just do it over with our friends at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups when you play that first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Shout out to PrizePicks. That link is in the live chat right now for y'all. We always appreciate that. Jay, I'll answer that in 1 second. Klay will not be a buyout candidate because he has a 1.5 years left on his deal. at not an insignificant number. It's like not a bad number at just like over 15, 16-ish million per season. But he's not a buyout candidate until next trade deadline. They could trade him, but he's not a buyout candidate right now, at least. Out of the timeout, Murphy brings it up for New Orleans. Trey has Christie on him. Gets it to Herb Jones, who will drive baseline. Caleb Martin gets smoked, who is in the game for the first time. Herb Jones right to the rim. I fucking hate Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin sucks! Russell to Christie for three. Max Christie hits it. GTA Grand Theft Alvarado in the game, as is Makovich. Alvarado out to Saddiq Bey, who will fire from three. Saddiq Bey hits it. Saddiq Bey hits it. Here's D'Lo. Offensive foul. Offensive foul. Team's a fucking joke. Alvarado directing traffic. He crosses over. Jose. Baseline drive from Jones up to Bey. Euro step. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. D'Lo will pull from three off a screen. A dog shit shot from a dog shit player. Saddiq Bey down low to Makovich. Guarded by Martin. He misses. I mean, he was wide open. I don't know how he missed that shot. Washington up the court to Max. Max Christie in the lane. Lays it up. And in. Christie and Washington are the only good players on the Mavericks at the moment. Murphy gets the switch on to Russell. This is barbecue chicken for Trey Murphy. Murphy absolutely in his Duffy on Russell. Throws it away, though. Off Saddiq Bey's hands, out of bounds. It will be Mavericks ball with 5:40 left in the third. If Luka was on this team, man, PJ Washington would be an all-star. Legitimately an all-star. Alvarado almost GTA'd it, but it goes out of bounds off him. Klay Thompson checks in for Max Christie, who was hot. Don't know why we're taking out guys with hot hands. It's kind of not great coaching, but whatever. D'Lo in the lane to Marshall. The kick out to Caleb Martin for three. Caleb Martin is so bad, dude. He is horrible. Herb Jones right into the lane. Mavs part the Red Sea for him. Easy layup, tie game. 5 minutes to go in the third. Washington to Russell. Russell will try to break down another shit shot from D'Angelo. I mean, he is... I can see why Jason Kidd didn't want to start D'Angelo Russell, man, because holy hell has he been bad. Brandon Williams is hurt, by the way. Brandon Williams is hurt. He's in the game, but he went down very hard. But he is hurting, you can tell. Here is B-Will. Throws it off of Makovich, and that will be Mavericks ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock. They will inbound from the baseline. The inbounds from Williams to Thompson finds Naj Tough shot made by Najee Marshall. No idea how he got that one to go, but he did. Alvarado with it. He has Thompson on him. Alvarado will pull from 3. Banks it off and in. Fucking kidding me, dude. Fucking kidding me. I mean, he misses the shot by 3 feet and he banks it in. What a joke. I mean, that's such a bad miss. How does that go in? That's just the luck the Mavs have. Flagg re-enters the game. Coop at the top will pull from 3. Short. Caleb Martin tip rebound to Najee, who will pull from 3. Short. The fucking rebound. Alvarado with another shot. Timeout, Mavs. Down 3. Right back to where you were. Right back to where you were. Right back to where you were. This team absolutely blows, man. Don't know what to say other than they absolutely stink. Don't know what to say other than they stink. I want to be more optimistic about them, but I can't. Spooderman, that is going to get you banned, my friend. So we will see you later. Hope you have a good day. Will not tolerate any of that on the channel. I mean, this team. I don't understand how they thought this was a win now squad. Like, you really thought this team, minus Cooper Flagg, by the way, who was a gift from God, was going to compete? You have to be sick in the dome to think that, man. Well, and we all know damn well that guy is sick in the dome, so there's that. There's that. Peel says Mavs will win. Who you got? Type M for the Mavs, P for the Pels down in the comments. It ain't the Mavs, man. I would type my P for the Pelicans if I'm being honest. I would. Flagg has not been looking good now. He's been ordinary tonight. Dereck Queen has been very good shooter. I like how Dereck Queen has played. Pels. Oh, I know I mentioned this off the top, but the Pelicans are on the second night of a B2B, by the way. They're on the second night of a back-to-back, just so you know. Out of the timeout, Brandon Williams. He will put up a nice little fade in the lane. That's where the Mavs offense is their best, is out of the timeouts. They're usually a very good out of timeout team, and that has continued this season. It's one of the few things about their offense that doesn't suck. Matkovich over to Alvarado. Now it's down low with Bey. Saddiq Bey has the mismatch on Williams. Cooper Flagg comes over to trap. They almost had Bay in hell, but Hawkins will make, as the shot clock expires, no good. Flagg the strong rebound, a good defensive possession there. Flagg up the court behind the back. Flagg in the lane. Flagg coast to coast, lays it up and in to give the Mavericks the lead. Here's Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins with Makovich. Alvarado calls for a screen. He gets one from Saddiq Bey. He has Flagg on him now. Jose trying to break Flagg down. He gets in the lane. Flagg puts it up. Great defense and an offensive rebound by Bey right in. Fucking embarrassing. So embarrassing. Jaden Hardy in the game for the second time for God knows why. Puts it up and no good. Thought he got fouled, but no call there. 2 minutes left here in the third. Micah Peavy now. Peavy. Now it's with Saddiq Bey, who will drive baseline. Bey, whip around pass stolen by Flagg. Flagg looking to push. Behind the back again. Flagg finds Hardy. Wide open three for Jaden. He misses. Get him the fuck out of the game, Jason. Alvarado throws it down to the trailing Bey for three. It's no good. Flagg with the board as all the Pels come back. Mavericks ball down 1, 1:20 left. Flagg drives with his left, spins to his right, lays it up, it's no good. Powell with the tip-out rebound. Brandon Williams telling them to slow it down. Calls for a Dwight Powell screen, and here comes Dwight to set it. Williams goes with the left. B. Will in the lane, and there will be a foul on Peavy, who hit Powell on the screen. I believe that was the first to give. It was. B-Mavs ball here as Flagg takes the inbound pass. Here's Coop in the lane. Flagg with the right. No good. Murphy with the rebound. Murphy up the court with pace. Murphy finds the trailing Queen. Queen spins. Oh, what a move by Dereck Queen as he gets a spin and finds himself wide open in the lane for a two-hand slam. Here's Flagg on the smaller Hawkins. Flagg in the lane gets it to go, and with the two-hand jam himself. Alvarado with it. Gonna set up the offense, pick and roll with Queen. Pull up three from Jose Alvarado. Are you fucking joking? How is Jose Alvarado making that, man? Come on. Jose Alvarado, the shortest guy on the court, has 7 rebounds, by the way. Williams with the sham god over to Klay, and for 3, Klay Thompson hits. And Mavs will go to the fourth quarter trailing. We'll see by how much, with 7. Mavs had a foul to give. Brandon Williams with the nice little sham god dribble out to Klay for 3, and he knocked it down. That was a foul to give. It is Pels ball. 7.6 seconds. Mavs going defense subs as he brings in Daniel Gafford. Gafford on the court with Dwight Powell, which is very strange. Saddiq Bey coming in for New Orleans for Micah Peavy. Mavs have Najee Marshall, Klay Thompson, Flagg, Gafford, and Powell on the court. A very big lineup to close out this quarter here. Bey to inbound from the right hash. Gets it into Alvarado. Brandon Williams is in, now. Williams on Alvarado. Alvarado step back 3 off the back of the rim. Jordan Hawkins. There was a buzzer beater made, I believe, by Trey Murphy, not Jordan Hawkins. But it was after the shot clock expired. After the game clock expired, we think. Yes, it was. It will not count for the second buzzer beater of the night. The Mavericks won the third quarter by 2, trail the Pelicans by 1. There is 12 minutes to go in this game in what is a monumental fourth quarter for the Dallas Mavericks coming up. Y'all know what to do already. Brent Workman's already doing it in the chat right now. Get those fours up, baby. Spam those fours in the chat. Spam those fours in the chat. Brent Workman, shooter C. Spamming the fours. Peel says Mavs will win fourth quarter. Nathan J. Owens. Not. Marco. Kyrie. Keep those fours coming. We got 170 people in the building right now. If you haven't already, hit that like button for a free and easy way to help out our channel. It's just customary, man. You come into a live stream, just give that like button a little tap. Takes 2 seconds. Come on. You gotta fucking find a way to win this game. Oh my God, you have to find a way to win this game. You have to find a way to win this game. Gotta win this game. You have to win this game. Have to win this game. Have to win this game. The Dallas Mavericks have to win this game. If they don't, they're screwed. You like that song? Right off the dome, too. Right off the dome, too. Yes, we do, Nathan. Yes, we do, Nathan. Fourth quarter underway here in Dallas. Down 1. B. Will with the rock. To Gaff. Now it's with Klay. Klay down low to Gafford. Gafford in the lane. Up and in. Mavericks hold the lead. Alvarado. To Queen. Queen to Hawkins. Hawkins will make a nice, toughly contested shot to seesaw the Pels right back in front. There will be a foul called, and I believe Najee will go to the line. It looks, is Gafford hurt? Oh, he just tripped. Okay. Thank God. No, he's smiling about it. He doesn't look healthy, though. I'll tell you that. Jay Owens, if I would love Lively to come off the bench because that means Lively's playing. Oh my God, yeah, Gafford just slipped, and hopefully he didn't hurt his knee. Jesus. I think he's all right, though. Naj ties it up with the first free throw. And the second one gives the Mavs the lead once again at 81-80 with 11 minutes remaining here in the quarter. Alvarado will pick the ball up. Jose Alvarado, Dereck Queen loses it, and Najee comes down with it. Dereck Queen just couldn't control it. Washington gets it stolen right back by Queen. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Hawkins, transition 3. Off the glass, offensive rebound, Trey Murphy. PV to inbound to Alvarado. Jose. Behind the back on Thompson. Finds Queen. Queen not going to get a shot off. Yeah, it's a shot clock violation, as he had no awareness of the shot clock there. And that's an easy turnover. Thought he had more time than he did. 11 turnovers for the Pels, 9 for the Mavs. Here's Gafford in the lane, off the glass. Queen affected that shot if he didn't block it. He goes coast to coast on Gafford, lays it up and in. Just took Daniel Gafford to school there. Brandon Williams into the defense, throws it away. Hawkins, blocked by Washington. What a chase down by PJ. Oh my God. Might be a game-saving block there. Murphy, guarded by Klay, gets around Klay, puts it up and in. Mavs couldn't capitalize on the great hustle play by Washington because they don't want to defend. Thompson, transition three, shitty shot. Alvarado, stolen by Williams. Bad pass. Marshall, Najee in the lane. Naj up. Oh, almost got that piece to go. Almost got that to go. Najee misses the free throw. If I had something, I would have fucking thrown it. I would have thrown something if I had something to throw. A bad team misses free throws down the stretch. That's what the Mavericks are doing. Marshall splits the free throws. Mavs are down 2 with 9 minutes left to the winless Pelicans. Fuck Anthony Davis. I'm tired of seeing him. Either play or get off my screen. Someone lost a shoe. It looks like it's Max Christie. Mavs play 5-on-4. There's a foul. I mean, what are we fucking doing here, man? Buddy, I'm not going to throw any equipment that's going to get me in trouble at Chat Sports. Drink some Red Bull? Why would I drink Red Bull? What? I don't need any Red Bull. I'm plenty energized. Mavs have to give up two free throws because Max Christie can't keep his fucking shoe on. Fears makes the first. You better not lose this game, boy. I'm telling you. You better not lose this game. Fears makes both. It's a 4-point lead for Nollins. Nola. Here's Marshall in the lane. Spins. Traveled. It wasn't called. D'Angelo Russell's going to take a shitty shot here. Oh, no, just almost turns it over instead. It will be Mavs ball with 5 seconds left on the shot clock, though. Five seconds on the shot clock. Najee to inbound from the left. Naj slaps the ball, finds D'Angelo. Russell, shitty shot from 20 feet. Of course it goes in. I mean, it's a horrific shot by D'Lo, but it goes in, so who cares? Dereck Queen gets it poked out of bounds by Najee. Najee wants a challenge. I don't think the Mavs are going to challenge. Oh, they are. The Mavs actually are going to challenge this as Najee Marshall swears that it was out of bounds off of Dereck Queen, the rookie out of Maryland. Well, we are at a TV timeout and awaiting the result of that coach's challenge. For the final time tonight, let me tell you guys about our sponsor, which is PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on PrizePicks, making those right decisions can get you paid. Get in on all the basketball action this season over on PrizePicks, where you can get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5. PrizePicks also offers stacks. They're the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can put the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. For instance, if you want to pick the more on Cooper Flagg, points, rebounds, and assists, you can do that all on PrizePicks. How you play is up to you. If you want flexibility, choose FlexPlay, or you can get paid even if one of your picks misses. And if you want the biggest payouts, go for the power play. No matter your play, PrizePicks is a great way to put your takes to the test. Here is my lineup for tonight's game. Brandon Williams already has the more on the points there, so that one is cash. Cooper Flagg has some work to do, and Trey Murphy has a steal. Does he have 2 of them? Trey Murphy does have 2 steals. So the Brandon Williams selection and the Trey Murphy selection have already hit. Let's see what we need from Cooper Flagg here. Flagg has 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. So we have 20, need to get to 28. We could win some money tonight on PrizePicks. You could also win some money when you use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. Let's see if the Mavericks can get it done tonight in a dogfight against the fucking Pelicans. The 1-6 New Orleans Pelicans. Don't know the results of the challenge here quite yet. Still reviewing. JB DeRosa, I believe that is Musa Dagger is the other official. They're going to get an approximate foul call here, perhaps? Oh, no. Well, the ball is absolutely out on Queen. Of that, there is no doubt. The only question is whether or not there's going to be a foul call here. Here comes the review. They called a foul on Najee Marshall. If you want to talk about betting and gambling in the NBA, that is what just happened with those officials, man. There is no way that is a foul. Fucking joke. Per usual, though. Don't have a challenge for the rest of the game now. Hawkins, as shot clock expires, no good. Flagg with the board. It's another one towards our PrizePicks. He's got 21 total points, rebounds, assists. Flagg now in the lane. He'll find Russell. He's going to come set a screen for D'Lo now. Cooper over to PJ for 3 off the back of the rim. No good, but a foul is called as Flagg went up aggressively for the board and draws the loose ball foul. It will stay here with the Mavericks. Najee's with it. Here's Flagg. He got fouled again, no call, but he's at the rim. Cooper with the left puts it up to tie the game at 86. Tied at 86, 7.5 minutes remaining. 14-7 for Flagg. to go along with 3 steals. D'Angelo Russell pokes it away from Murphy. Almost fell out, but he didn't. Fears has it with 3. Fears with 2. Fears has to hoist. Fears puts it up. No good. Shot clock violation. Good, strong move by Flagg off with his left to get to the rim there. Here's Marshall. He finds Cooper. Flagg with the baseline. Flagg tried to little pocket pass to Marshall. Didn't work. Herb Jones the other way. Flagg fouls him. And the basket's good. This team is so bad. 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 Jones misses the free throw. Flagg with the board there. Russell barking out instructions. Has Jeremiah Fears on him. Gets a screen from Marshall. D'Angelo Russell throws it away. Fears up in the lane and good. D'Angelo Russell, get the F off my team! Fucking Christ. Holy shit, is he bad. Max Christie in the lane, misses the layup. Rebound to Queen. The Mavs are going to lose this ballgame, man. Mavs are going to lose this game. They are. Yep. They are. Queen to Hawkins. Hawkins in the lane. Puts it up. Gets it to go. 6-point lead for the Pelicans. Timeout, Jason Kidd. Mavs down 6 with 6 to go. What an embarrassing effort. If they think it's toxic now, just wait until you lose to the Pelicans. Just wait until you lose to the Pels, man. Holy shit. If they think it's toxic now with the fan base, just wait. Just wait until you lose to the Pels. You're down 6 with 6 to go. A loss tonight, finite. A loss tonight, season over. A loss tonight, the team will quit. A loss tonight, no joke, if you lose this game, everybody and their mother should be fired. Everybody and their mom should be fired if you have anything to do with basketball operations. And it ain't even Jason Kidd's fault. It ain't even Jason Kidd's fault. Everybody and their mother should be fired if you lose this game. And I'm not joking. If you think this is an acceptable performance from the Dallas Mavericks, what do you say? What is Jason Kidd going to go up and say in a post-game press conference if they lose this game? Yeah, our guys tried really hard, but we just came up short. We didn't make the little plays. We're not executing on the offensive end. We need time to figure it out. All right, man. All right. You know, I know, we all know this team sucks. Let's see if this team has any backbone whatsoever. Back against the wall with 6 minutes left. Are you going to get off the mat? Or are you going to listen for the officials' countdown? You're at about 7 right now to 10. Here's Williams to Flagg. Flagg with the screen from Gafford. Flagg in the lane, lays it up and in. Once again, the Mavericks' best offense out of the timeout. Here is Fears. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Dereck Queen at the top. Dribble hands off to Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins dumps off to Herb Jones, who kicks it out. To Fears. Shot clock expires. No good. Mavs can't get the rebound because they don't hustle. Fears to Queen. Queen in the lane is stolen. Here comes Brandon Williams. Williams gets it poked away by Herb Jones out of bounds. No one called Wolf. And Herb pokes it out to prevent the transition bucket. 5:04 to play. Mavs down 2. Down 4, excuse me. Williams. Euro step in the lane, blocked by Murphy. Under 5 to go. Jeremiah Fears fouled by Brandon Williams. Oh, baby, if this team loses this game. Here is Queen with it. Guarded closely by Gafford. He finds Murphy in the lane. Trey Murphy up off the rim. No good. Rebound to Naj. Marshall brings it up the court for Dallas. Najee finds Gafford, who finds PJ. PJ gets it stolen. Herb Jones lays it up and in. Mavs down 6. Mavs down 6. 5 turnovers apiece for each team this quarter. Flagg trying to do something. Pulls up for 3. Rims out. Boo! Boo! Trey Murphy in the lane. Up and in. The Mavs are down 8. I'm going to start. If we go down 10, I'm starting the chance. I'm starting the chance. Flagg in the lane. Floater up. Good. 6-point game, 3.5 minutes to go. We made money on PrizePicks tonight at least. Fears in the lane. Puts it up off the brim. Queen with the rebound, but Marshall steals it away from him. Najee Marshall up to Klay Thompson. Thompson in the lane. Kicks it out to Flagg. Flagg with the spin. Back out to Klay. Now it's with PJ. Washington in the lane. Euro step up. Off the glass. No good. Up to Gafford, who got fouled and won! And 1 for Gafford. 96-92 is the score. Gafford with the chance at a 3-point play. Man, oh man. 96-93 the score. 2:52 remaining. Mavs down 3. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. 400 people watching right now. Jeremiah Fears with the ball. Fears with his left. Over to Jones. To Murphy. Trey Murphy with the shot clock. He cooks Cooper Flagg. Gets right into the lane. Trey Murphy puts it up. No good. That should be a shot clock violation, and it is because he did not hit the rim there. As Murphy absolutely cooked Flagg and airballed his layup. Airballed his layup completely. He had Flagg on skates, too. Mavs down 3 with the ball. Flagg got the center court logo. Over to Marshall, to Flagg. Thought he was going to pull from 3. Klay Thompson will. It's blocked out of bounds by... Oh, my God. It was blocked out of bounds by Saddiq Bey off Klay Thompson out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in the game. What do the Mavs have? Here's Saddiq Bey. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bey, guarded by Gafford. Bey, step back 3. No good. Klay Thompson, the rebound for Dallas. 2 timeouts remaining for the Mavericks. 1:50 to go, down 3. Flagg with the rock, guarded by Fears. Pulls him out, crosses over left to right. In the lane, fade, shoots, off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Gafford up, got fouled, will go to the line for 2. 1:40 remaining. Mavs down 3. Hit that sub button. Sub for Mavs Dubs. If you want the Mavericks to win, subscribe to the channel. Gafford about a 70% free throw shooter. Guarantee he misses one. He will miss one of these. The first one the first one for Gaff. Up. Good. 96-94 the score. Both teams with 2 timeouts. Gafford. Second one. Barely good as it hits the front of the rim and goes in. Makes both free throws. 1:40. Pelicans with the rock. Fears bringing it up for New Orleans. Now it's in the hands of Dereck Queen at the top of the key, guarded by Gafford. He shakes Gafford off, takes one dribble, hands it off to Herb Jones. Jones in the lane. Jones will pull it back out now. He gets it to Trey Murphy, and it's stolen by Gafford! And Gafford loses it out of bounds. He stole the ball and lost it out of bounds. Great defensive play made by Daniel. And they're deciding whether or not Daniel Gafford had possession of this ball. Which he did. He absolutely did. He just fucking lost it out of bounds completely. But he absolutely had possession of it. Here is Herb Jones inbound to Alvarado. Alvarado. With it, guarded by Marshall. Now it's with Queen. Queen dribble hands off to Murphy. Murphy. Saddiq Bey drives baseline. Euro steps with the left, up and in. Nice move by Saddiq Bey there. Timeout Dallas. Timeout Dallas. If the man had any dignity, he'd resign tonight. Yep. 1:06 remaining. The Mavericks are down 3. Can they pull out an absolute miracle here? My guess is probably not, but we'll see. Hit that subscribe button for the latest Mavericks news and rumors and Mavs dubs. $430 people in the building. Hit that thumbs up icon if you haven't already. Sideline out of bounds play for Dallas. Flagg with it. Flagg with the left. Trying to bully his way to the rim. He gets fouled by Murphy and will go to the line with 59.4 seconds left. Peel, if you keep spoiling it, you're getting banned. Let's see if Cooper Flagg can make both of these. First one good. Johnny, you're getting banned. I'm just saying, Peel. You're going to get banned if you're spoiling it. Flagg makes the second free throw, 98-97. Get a fucking stop. Get a stop. Jose Alvarado brings it up for New Orleans. Alvarado spins in the lane. A foul is called. Foul is called. Foul's called. Alvarado makes the first. Makes the second as well. 197 with 46 seconds left. Pelicans with some full court pressure. Flagg will take it. Flagg will bring it up the court, guarded by Herb Jones. Aggressively guarded by Herb Jones. Here's Flagg. Spins in the lane, loses it. Gafford has it. Gafford in the lane, puts it up and in. Mavs can play this straight up. 100-99, 30 seconds left. Alvarado. Alvarado with it. With Queen. Now with Bay. Queen to the rim. Puts it up. No good. And a foul's called. Dereck Queen, the rookie out of Maryland. 2 free throws. 2 free throws here for Queen. It was a foul. He got fouled. Let's see if he can make both of these. Let's see if the Rook can make both. Cash money on the first. Second one for Queen. No good! Offensive rebound flag, timeout Dallas. Oh boy. Mavs down 2. 9.8 seconds remaining in the game. Sub for Mavs dubs. Mavs down to 9 seconds to go. Who's going to come up big for this team, man? Who's it going to be? Is the Mavericks season going to start tonight? Or is it going to completely end tonight? We have 9.8 seconds to figure it out. Let's see if they can get a good shot off. Klay Thompson is on the court, as is Cooper Flagg, as is Daniel Gafford, as is Max Christie. Washington to inbound from the right hash mark. No timeouts remaining for the Mavericks. In Washington's hands, the ball is inbounded to Flagg. Flagg in the lane. Free throw line jumper. Off the rim, no good. Mavs lose. A great look for Cooper Flagg, and he misses. Mavs lose 109-99. An unbelievable look for Flagg, too, at the free throw line. Can't get it to go. You just lost at home to the 1-6 Pelicans, man. You just lost at home to the 1-6 Pelicans. One and 6 Pelicans. The Mavs are 2-6 on the season. Nico Harrison needs to be fired tonight. Tonight! He has to be fired. Wow. Hopefully the fans are starting to see the vision. One man's ego ruined an entire franchise. Absolutely fucking disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. I'm about to do a post-game show here. And forewarning, there will be some profanities in this post-game show. If you are watching with your children, I would recommend telling your children to go to bed. Because I will probably say some F words in this post-game show. You just lost at home to the 1-6 New Orleans Pelicans. You failed to score 100 points against the 1-6 New Orleans Pelicans. He needs to go tonight. Tonight. He should not be employed another second by the Dallas Mavericks. He should go tonight. About to get started with our postgame show right here. Bear with me. It might be a long rant. There might be some profanity laced. But it is coming right now. After I put Luka Doncic on my television, which I'm about to do at the moment. Put Luka Doncic on my television. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Mavs lose 101-99 to the New Orleans fucking Pelicans. Post-game show coming right now. Oh boy, this one's going to be amazing. Here we go. The Dallas Mavericks lose at home to the New Orleans Pelicans. The 1-6, now 2-6 New Orleans Pelicans. The Mavericks fall to 2-6 and are tied for the worst record in the Western Conference. Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Jeffrey Cooperstein here with you guys. You lost to the worst team in the West. But guess what? Now you are the worst team in the West. There was nobody that played with heart, minus PJ Washington. There was nobody that played with effort, minus PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. It does not get lower than this, ladies and gentlemen. I keep saying that every time I come on this channel is we've hit rock bottom and the only way is up. They find a way to find a new rock bottom. You lost at home to the 1-6 New Orleans Pelicans without Zion Williamson, and they were on the second night of a back-to-back. If you think Nico Harrison should be employed another second by this basketball team, you are only gaslighting yourself. The man is not fit to be a general manager in the NBA. We knew that on February 1st when he did what he did. We know it now because this roster construction is piss poor. His beloved son is hurt and can't stay on the court. He constructed a roster of players who can't stay healthy. And an overall bad basketball team. He should go tonight. He should have gone 6 months ago. But he should go tonight. If you want Nico Harrison fired, spam F down in the comment section. I don't know what else to say. How much worse can it get? Losing to the Pelicans at home to fall to 2-6 on the season. How much worse can it get, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if there's an answer. Because I don't know if it can get worse. You were a team that self-proclaimed, we are here to win a championship. We are win now. Fortune favors the bold. Defense wins championships. Finally, fans will start to see the vision. Oh, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision of a 55-loss team in the lottery once again. That's what I'm seeing. And you can say, oh, we're not healthy. We're not healthy. Kyrie's not back yet. Oh, Anthony Davis isn't healthy. We know that. Anthony Davis never fucking stays healthy. So if you think he's going to stay healthy, stop, because he ain't. He ain't staying healthy. It starts with the roster construction. That is piss poor. The Mavericks thought they could get away without having shot creators. And guess what? In the year of our Lord 2025, in the National Basketball Association, You need creators. I believe this is year 80 of the NBA. Maybe it's 79. I don't know. What I do know is this. In the 80 years of the NBA, shot creation has always mattered. When you've had fucking Bob Cousy and Gail Goodrich, back when TVs weren't even colored yet, they were creating shots. You always need shot creators on a team. The Mavericks have 0 of them. Oh, they have D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell had his first start tonight. If I never had to watch D'Angelo Russell pick up a basketball again, I'd be thrilled. If I had to pay $100 right now and I never had to watch D'Angelo Russell pick up a basketball again, I would do it and not think twice. I would legitimately do it and not think twice about it. Look at this stat line from D'Lo. This is his first start of the year as the point guard. This is what we all wanted. Oh, the Mavs are starting Cooper at point guard. They're putting him in a position to fail. Let's start D'Angelo Russell and see what we have. We saw, sure as shit, what we have. 3 of 10 from the field. 3 assists to 2 turnovers. 9 points in over 30 minutes of action. This was the guy we thought was the answer. This was the guy Nico Harrison thought was the answer to the Mavericks shot creation problems. Shocker, Nico Harrison doesn't know shit about roster construction or basketball. He was wrong. Shocker. Oh my God, color me shocked. Nico Harrison doesn't know a thing about basketball. Another guy who they signed in free agency, Dante Exum, has not even practiced with the ball club yet. Dealing with the knee injury, nobody knows what his status is. The guy he traded for in Anthony Davis never plays. The other guy he traded for in Caleb Martin is worse than D'Angelo Russell. And if I had to pay $200 to never watch Caleb Martin or D'Angelo Russell again, I would do it and not look back. He is an awful basketball player. The Mavericks are an awful basketball team. Reality has set in for me. I don't know if it's set in for you guys yet. Guys, this team blows. They are a bad ball club. They are going absolutely nowhere in the foreseeable future. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to tell you it's okay when it's not. Because it's fucking not okay. One man's ego destroyed this basketball organization. A very proud and respected organization, might I add. The Mavericks, from 2010 to 2024, or from 2000, to 2024, sans a couple of years there in the 2010s, were a very well-respected organization. They're the laughingstock of the NBA. Go on NBA Twitter. Look at everybody clowning the Mavs. Go read any article from any publication covering the NBA. They're clowning the Mavericks. People are laughing at you, Nico Harrison, because you made the worst transaction of any executive in any business of all time, sports notwithstanding. You are being laughed at for the rest of your life, and you will be the guy for the rest of your life remembered as the person that traded Luka Doncic and destroyed this franchise. More to come in a minute. Today's show is sponsored by PrizePicks, where you and I make decisions every single day, and on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. The basketball season is in full swing, and while the Mavericks are absolutely horrible, you can still play PrizePicks, which is super easy to do. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. You can play PrizePicks in over 40-plus states, including California, Georgia, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. They use Venmo, Cash App, and Apple Pay for quick and easy deposits into your account this basketball season. I actually did make some money on PrizePicks tonight with the more on Brandon Williams points, the more on Cooper Flagg points, rebounds, and assists, and the more on Trey Murphy blocks plus steals. So if you're a Mavericks fan, you could have won some money despite the Mavericks being absolutely horrible, and you can do it over at PrizePicks by using the code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, that is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It is good to be right. Continuing the discussion here, where do we go from here? Where do you go from here? For being honest, we know this team is going nowhere this season. We know there is no optimism this year. And in my opinion, the best course of action for the remaining, quick math here, 74 games of the season. Oh yeah, there's a lot of season left. Is to lose with Cooper Flagg. What does that mean? And you know what? I'll give Jason Kidd credit for that because they actually did do that tonight where Flagg had his ball in his hands at the end of the game. If this team is going to be as bad as it is, I want Cooper Flagg taking 25 shots a night. I want Cooper Flagg playing 35 minutes a night. I want everything run through him. If you're going to lose with the number 1 overall pick and let him fail. If this team traded Anthony Davis tomorrow, I'd be thrilled. This team traded everybody on this roster except for PJ Washington and Cooper Flagg, I'd be thrilled. Reality is that ain't happening. Reality is this team's going nowhere. Reality is this team doesn't have a very bright future, with the exception of Flagg. Reality is this franchise is screwed because of one man and his ego. One man was jealous of the power that the superstar had. And that man, in a fit of rage, did something he will never be able to undo for the rest of his life. And who has to pay for it? Not him. He's getting paid millions of dollars. Who has to pay the price of his actions? Us. Us. The Mavericks fans. The MFFLs. The people that have been with this team through thick and thin. We have to pay for it. He doesn't. He's going to be gone. Whether it's tonight, whether it's at the end of the season, whether it's 2 years from now, he's going to be gone. Who has to deal with the ramifications of it? We do, man. We do. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, by the way, at youtube.com/Mavs TV. Win, lose, draw, good, bad, ugly, covering the Dallas Mavericks right here on the channel. Join the almost 33,000 people who have joined already right here at youtube.com/Mavs TV. We do weekly live watch parties, daily updates on the Dallas Mavericks, all that right here on the channel. One more time, youtube.com/Mavs TV. Appreciate all of the support. Final thoughts on this team as they open the NBA Cup on Friday against the Memphis Grizzlies, who are in just of a shambolic state as the Mavs are at the moment with the Ja Morant thing and whatnot. Go on the road to Memphis. Then you take on the Wizards in DC on Saturday night. You had to win this game. I was talking to someone earlier today before the game, and I was like, they could easily lose tonight. And that person was, no way. They're not losing to the Pelicans. No, the Mavericks aren't good, but they're not losing to the Pelicans. Lost to the Pelicans, man. Lost to the Pelicans at home because of a poor roster construction, because of a GM's ego, because of poor execution down the stretch. I do root for Cooper Flagg, by the way. Like, I desperately want the kid to succeed. I root for PJ Washington because he's a hell of a player. And he plays with heart. He plays with tenacity. Love watching him. Klay Thompson was benched tonight. Actually had his best game of the season coming off the bench, so maybe that's something the Mavericks can hang on to. Daniel Gafford, I like how he plays with energy. Just an extremely, extremely, extremely hard team to root for right now, man. And it's really not the player's fault. It's really not the coach's fault. It's the guy upstairs who decided the best player in the world wasn't good enough for him. That's where we are as an organization right now. That's where we're going to be for the foreseeable future. I might be married and have children by the time this team has another title run. Guy I'm watching on my screen right now, number 77 in purple, gave us a shot at the title every single year. I'll never get over it. You can tell me to get over it all you want. It ain't happening. So quit asking, as Nick Saban would say. That will do it for today's show, guys. Appreciate you for tuning in to Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Give me a follow on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. I can promise you this, I will be doom tweeting all night about this disaster performance from the Dallas Mavericks. We'll be back later in the week with another video. I wish I could say let's go Mavs, but to be honest, I really can't because I'm questioning everything about this organization and about this team right now. It's a really, really bad state we're in, man, but that's where we are. 2-6. Play the Grizzlies on Friday. Try to go get a win, I guess. We'll see you guys later. Want him fired? If you don't want him fired, you're not a Mavs fan. I'll tell you that. If you don't want him fired, you're not a Mavs fan. You don't want what's best for the organization if you don't want him fired. Simple as. Simple as. Wow. That's where we are, man. Where we are as an organization. If you're still hanging out right now in the live chat, man, you are a real Mavs fan because let me tell you this, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. I really do. It makes my day easier. It is always a pleasure interacting with fellow Mavs fans here on the channel. Sorry we didn't have a better outcome tonight. And I'm sorry what Nico Harrison did to this team. I'll apologize for him if he won't himself. That's it, man. That's it. All right, y'all. I'm going to get on out of here. Try to gather some thoughts. Get this postgame out. And we'll see you soon here on the channel. I'll tell you this. If Nico Harrison gets fired tonight, I'll be back live. So that's a plus. But I doubt that's happening. So without further ado, my name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. You can give me a follow on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. And I'll see you guys soon here on the channel. Appreciate y'all for watching.